It's one day before 2025, which means the greatest era is upon us. And why do I say that? Because 2025 is the year the man you see on your screen takes over the internet. That's right. The year the name The Summer Sambit echoes into the ears of many. And when I say that, I'm not just talking about your run-of-the-mill new year, new me kind of shit. Nah. I'm talking about a year where everything changes. This is the year the game gets flipped, new rules get written, and your boy right here, yes me, the one you see on your damn screen, conquers the internet. Big words? Maybe. But I'm not worried because 2025 is ours. Now, I know what you're thinking. But wait, it's just another year, Summer. What makes this year so different from the others? Well, let me break it down to you, fam. This year is the year. The year where we step up and take control. The year where the realm of reason rises and changes the way you think, the way you live, and most importantly, the way you interact with the world. So let's kick this off. 2024 is about to end, and 2025 is waiting for us like a beast ready to be unleashed, or the next schedule of load shedding. But before we dive headfirst into that, let's talk about today, the final day. It's 2024, right? It's crazy. We're just hours away from stepping into something completely new. It's crazy, isn't it? Like, what are you doing right now? I'm guessing, sitting there scrolling through YouTube or TikTok, you found this and thinking how this year went. Or maybe you're just stressing about all those New Year's resolutions you're already planning to forget about by February. But don't worry, I've got you covered. You see, I'm here to make sure you don't just survive this final day, you thrive in it. You know how it goes in SA, fam. The whole vibe. The way we do things here is not like anywhere else. The chaos, the laughter, the mess, the drinks, the voshos, it's all part of the charm. It's all beautiful, this beautiful chaotic symphony that only South Africans will understand. Now I'm sure you're sitting there thinking, nah, our New Year's just like everyone else's. We have fireworks, we've got braais, and that's it. Then if that's the case, then you've never clearly been in an SA New Year's. You've never felt the true spirit of this, because it's truly something else here. But trust me, by the time the clock strikes midnight, your life will never be the same. And don't even get me started on the food around you, because the food in SA, New Year. And I'm sure you're thinking, today's the day. Today I'm gonna finally put my life together in New Year, eat healthy, drink enough water, watch more Summer Sambit, and keep things chill. You tell yourself you're not gonna do the same things you did last year, and you're gonna subscribe to my channel. This year will be different. You're going to be that person who doesn't get too drunk, doesn't smoke too much, gives up weed, and doesn't accidentally send the embarrassing message to your ex by 2 a.m. But what happens by the afternoon of January 1st? Well, you're already in your pajamas, eating leftover chicken from last night, and trying to figure out what on earth you're doing with your life. You've got your family texting you about who's bringing what to the New Year's braai, and you're just sitting there wondering how you got here. And don't even try pretending that you haven't planned to show up at that one family member's house just for the food. You know exactly who I'm talking about. That one aunt who always cooks like it's a competition on MasterChef or something, who always makes the most amazing pap and vleis and somehow finds a way to make potato salad that tastes like heaven. We both know who I'm talking about. You already know you're going to eat so much that you'll need to loosen your pants and pray no one asks you to come and help with the braai. Shame, man. But what are you going to do, actually? You can't say no, if they ask you to do that. If you do say no, they'll start calling you out. Where's the bottle store money? All this one thinks is food. This one thinks he's too good for us now. But first, you need to make sure you have the right outfit for the New Year's party, right? Which is why I'm here. And we all know what that means. Trying on 3 different shirts that are way too tight, 1 pair of jeans that is suspiciously uncomfortable, and then just throwing it all out the window and wearing your favorite hoodie that's been through enough in 2024. Because it was given to you by that ex you can't get over. Let's be honest. The only reason you're even thinking about dressing up is so that you can post a picture on Instagram or on your WhatsApp status to show the fam that you totally didn't forget about them. That and the fact that you want to look like you're killing it for the grams, am I right? Because we all know that's what it's about in the end. If it isn't on Instagram, did it really even happen? Unfortunately, that's the mindset we have. But here's the kicker, you're a South African. So no matter how chilled you try to play it, the real event doesn't even start until you've had at least 1 or 2 drinks. That's when the magic happens. The minute that first beer touches your lips or that cider goes down, you're suddenly a brand new person. You're the king of Africa, you're the queen of Africa, you have the best ideas. Let me tell you, you're about to take over the world. No one can touch you now. You've got all the secrets to life in your head, and they're coming out faster than you can process them and faster than you can put in the digits if you use prepaid electricity. But let's be honest, by the time you finish your first drink, you realize you've probably already had too much. But who the fuck is counting, am I right? You're going to have one more, right? Maybe a screwdriver, nyana, or some smidge of ice, no big deal. And then your cousin comes up to you with a shot of tequila and Gordon's like it's the best thing since sliced bread. And you're like, well, guess I gotta go in for the culture, right? Now let's talk about the real MVP of the night, the braai. Listen to me. There's no better way to ring in the new year than with a braai. Okay, you need a braai. If you don't have a braai, then you didn't experience SA New Year's. There's something magical about the smell of sizzling boerewors, and the sound of someone yelling, when I don't bend my chop, man. There's just something magical about that. As someone irresponsibly tosses a chicken wing on the grill like it's going out to a fashion, And then there's that side dish showdown, Let's face it, the boerewors is cool, the chicken's great, but what really matters is the sides. The salsa, the salads, the pap, the sambals. That's where the real debate starts. Everyone has their own version, chakalaka, and heaven help anyone who dares to criticize Auntie Bongi's potato salad. How can you not like it? It's the best. And if anyone dares to say something, you better believe she'll give you a lecture on the years she's been cooking and how she's been feeding the family since Mzegezega, okay? But it doesn't stop there. Now it's time for dessert, and let me tell you, this is where we take things to a whole new level. If you've never had the milk tart or malva pudding that your grandmother makes, even umqombothi, then do you even know what happiness is? Some of you are probably already licking your lips just thinking about it. No lie, half of the fun of South African holidays is the food, which is probably why all our kids are so chubby now, and the other half is just watching the chaos unfold in real time, like all the drunk uncles argue about why the MK is going to win the next elections, right? Sometimes it feels uncomfortable, but that doesn't stop you, right? You know what time it is. It's time for some karaoke, and one of your drunk uncles who are arguing to drop some of the worst renditions of Africa by Toto that the world has ever witnessed. You're about to feel some serious second-hand embarrassment, but at the same time, you're secretly hoping they record it so you can put it on TikTok for the entire world to enjoy, am I right? And then the countdown begins. It's 11:59 p.m. and the entire family is gathered around, drinks in hand, screaming 10, 9, 8, all in unison like some giant cheerleading squad for this chaotic year to end. And then the clock hits 0 and you feel the energy building. You're not just celebrating a new year, you're celebrating the fact that you survived 2024, the fact that you made it. And now you're about to step into a new year, a new chapter of chaos and adventure. And then when the clock strikes midnight, it happens. Fireworks explode, horns play, everyone screams fireworks go, and for a solid 15 minutes, you have absolutely no idea what is going on. But you're happy. You hug everyone around you. You make weird New Year's resolutions that you know you won't stick to, but still do for some reason, and you post that first Happy New Year selfie on Instagram and your WhatsApp status. Let's not even talk about how you'll be spending the next week regretting your decisions, waking up at 3 p.m. the next day with a massive headache and hangovers, and that familiar feeling of self-loathing, promising that next year will be the year you don't party like you're in high school again. But hey, we all know how it goes, right? By the time the next long weekend comes around, you'll be at it again, and 2025 is the same. You've probably heard people say the last day of the year is the most important one. And while that's kind of dramatic, there's actually some truth to it. Here's why. Let me put you on game real quick. It's your last chance to close out this year in the right way. Take a second to reflect on everything you've done in 2024. What worked? What didn't? What lessons did I learn? And I'm not talking about I learned to drink more water and sleep earlier bullshit. Okay, everyone knows that. You should have learned that in grade 1, man. I'm talking about the ones that will change the way you see the world. 2024 might have been rough for a lot of us. Splash that, it was rough. Damn, I mean, come on, we lived through pandemics, inflation was everywhere, and don't even get me started on the Spusiso Lawrence and social media influencers who won't just shut up about their private jets, luxury cousin Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. We get it, you're rich, but do you have to do anything, do you have anything valuable to say, if you know what I'm saying? That's what makes today so important. Today is the day you put down the phone, the day you look around, see the people you love, and make sure they know you care. Tomorrow, you will step into 2025, and who knows where the world will take you. Right now, in these final hours of 2024, you've got a chance to take stock of where you are and where you want to go. Let me hit you with something real for a second to put you more on game real quick. Don't waste today. I know you're probably thinking about your party plans, how much booze you're gonna buy, how much you're dreading that family dinner with Aunt Gertrude, who keeps telling you that you've grown so much since the last year. Yeah, thanks, Auntie. I know I'm still 5'7". Not me, the dude I was giving an example of. But listen, today is about preparation. It's about getting yourself ready for the greatness you will unleash in 2025. Starting by subscribing to me. Here's the deal. You can either let life happen to you, or you can make life happen for you. The choice is simple. You've got a chance to step into the new year with intention, to leave the nonsense behind and take charge of your destiny. And let me be clear, 2025 is the year that the realm of reason, a Discord server I started, will rise. And if you want to be part of something bigger than yourself, you better get on board now. This is the last chance to join a movement that will change everything in 2025. So here's the plan. 1. Reflect. What did you learn in 2024? What can you improve? Number 2, connect. Spend time with your family, your friends. Hold them close. Tomorrow is not promised to anyone, but tomorrow is also a new chapter. Number 3, prepare. Get your mind ready for what's coming next. The realm of reason is about to take over, and you need to be part of it. You don't want to regret something again in 2025, am I right? It's what you've been waiting for. The realm of reason is not just some internet community. It's a revolution. It's a realm. It's the place where you stop taking the easy way out, where you stop following the crowd and start thinking for yourself. You want to know what's really going on in the world? You want to understand how to actually succeed instead of just following the next trend like some sheep with an unknown shepherd leading you? Then this is where you need to be. Join the realm of reason. I'm telling you right now, 2025 will be the year that the realm of reason takes over. It's going to be everywhere. You won't be able to escape it anyway. But the real question is, will you be part of it, or will you watch from the sidelines as we change the world around us? Choice is yours. Here's why you should join us. Number 1, we think for ourselves. No more of this blindly following the same old lies from influencers and political parties who are just trying to sell you something. The realm of reason is about understanding the truth and using that knowledge to power your life forward. Number 2, the realm of reason is about real success. You won't get rich overnight. You won't live the life you want overnight. You won't get anything handed on a silver platter. No one's going to do it for you. Which is why we are here to help you achieve the things the average person won't even dream of. Number 3, we'll teach you how to think. You want to be smarter? You want to be a better version of yourself? A better looking, better dancing even? Want to understand the world in a deeper way? This is the place to learn how to think critically, how to analyze situations, how to break free from the chains of manipulation and ignorance, the ones you've been in for so many years. 4, the community is fired. Nobody's fired. What I was saying is number 4 is we don't settle for mediocrity. It's a place where you can find your tribe and your people, right? We're not just some random group of strangers. We are a movement, and we're going to make noise. Number 5 is, I'm telling you right now, if you're not part of the realm of reason, by the time 2025 kicks off, you are going to feel like you missed out big. And I'm not even trying to bullshit you here. Trust me. You do not want to be the one who looks back in a few months, few years, and says, I could have joined, but I didn't. Right? That's the kind of regret you don't come back from, because you always keep thinking about it. So let me ask you this. Do you want to keep living the same boring, predictable life that everyone else is living? Or do you want to join a realm, a movement that's going to change the game? If you're serious about making 2025 your year, then you know where to find me. We're almost there. Just hours left until 2025 arrives. But instead of worrying about what's coming, why not take a second to enjoy the ride? Grab your family, hug them tight, tell them you love them. Tomorrow, we take on the future. But for now, let's enjoy the present. So here's the final message before 2025. This is your time. This is a moment to step into something bigger. You don't have to go into 2025 alone. Join the realm of reason, and before you know it, You'll start changing the world and the worlds of those around you. 2025 is going to be wild. But before we get there, we need to appreciate the madness of today. South Africans, we know how to celebrate in style, with good food, laughter, and a whole lot of chaos. And don't forget that chakalaka on the side. But it's not about the party in the end, it's about the family and the change. So get ready for the realm of reason, a place where we stop waiting for the world to change and start making it happen ourselves. The holidays are about family, fun, food, of course, but 2025, that's about taking control. You're going to flip this thing upside down, and it starts right here, right now. So hold your family tight. Take a second to enjoy the chaos. Get ready for the most ridiculous, most exciting, and life-changing year of your life. Let's get it.